Good Wednesday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 from Capitan, New Mexico on a cool morning. Not really. It shows to be 56 on my little temperature gauge out there, shows 52. So we're good to go with that. Pretty dadgum nice. And what else? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It's right now. And right now went right on by. Yeah, it's the day after yesterday for sure. Anyway, what else? Tomorrow they're going to launch the SpaceX Starship, so be sure and put that on your agenda. Yeah, I think it's going to be around, I don't know, 8 o'clock Mountain Time. So kind of set your clocks accordingly. And yeah, something I'll touch on this morning is, I never realized that electric vehicles were such controversial vehicles. You know what I mean? To me, it's just another car. I've actually lost subscribers over this. You know what I mean? People, I'm never going to get one. I'll never do it. They can't make me do it. The government can't make me do it. Sure they can't. And they can't make you pay taxes either, right? Anyway, I was watching some stuff on YouTube yesterday that was interesting about RNA, which is, kind of your body substance stuff. Yeah, they've made some major breakthroughs on that stuff. And here's something that this is an Elon Muskism. They ask Elon what would be a good age for a president or a leader of any country. And he thought for a minute and he said, well, this is just summarizing what he said, but no more than 20 years older than the average population of the country, so that you're not too distant from either end. You know what I mean? The young or the old. Hey, Google, what is the average age of the United States?
38.1 years.
Okay, so that would mean the ideal president's age would be around 58 to 60 in that range, which I kind of agree with. I think that would be a good age for a president. I think 70s is getting a little old, 80s is definitely out, 40s is a little young, and no, I think 60 would be right. So I think he's spot on that. I know I'll probably get ain't much telling what I'll get on that comment. Jeez. But anyway, enough said. Moving along to never worry about what you cannot change. How about that? We do have a beginning age for a president. I think it's 28. And, you can't be younger than that. But we don't have a limit. You know what I mean? I think we should. I think that'd be a good bill for somebody to introduce. And in fact, they ought to do that in all the houses of representatives, the House and the Senate, and possibly even look at the Supreme Court. You know what I mean? That, these people can't be too distant, because in the age we live in now, things are changing so rapidly. Like, for example, artificial intelligence. Is it dangerous or is it not? I'm sure there's some people in leadership in any country in the world that have no clue even what it is. But moving along, just a little thought for the day. What else have we got here today? It's really a nice day. A little breezy outside right now. It looks to be. And, but, 55 degrees or whatever it is okay with me. What else? Don't forget SpaceX. I mentioned that. And here we go with, finally, he's going to get the comments, right? Raccoon Little Bear, cool drive through the mountains, Rusty. I could almost smell those pine trees. Me too. Thank you, Dogman Chronicles. Check his channel out. It says ha 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 on the oops thing on the quote short video. Those are what are called video YouTube shorts. You got to hold the camera like this, and it's got to be less than, I think, 30 seconds. They can't be very long. And but yeah, I was going into Ruidoso yesterday, and I saw where that tanker truck had rolled off down a hill there. It had pulled into that gas station to fill up the tanks. I'm not sure if he was through or beginning or what, but the truck rolled away from him. Yeah, it was. But I didn't stop on the way in because there was too many cars. But on the way back, it was just sitting there, so I did a quickie. Ralph P says, Thanks, Rusty, for the scenic ride along the old stinking goat, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, you like this goat, don't you? This is for Ralph P, the stinking goat kiss. But anyway, John Bruce, don't listen to that guy talking in your head. You got it going on. You have the very best life. You might need a hobby to take up some time during the day. Well, actually, I do have a hobby. It's pretty simple. I take drives. I read books. Michelle Harkness, thumbs up to you. RV Living with the Geezer, check his channel out. Gavilan Canyon Road is a great way to bypass Ruidoso traffic. Nice drive today. Thank you. Randy Hill, go SpaceX. I'm 40 miles from Cape Canaveral. Well, actually, they're launching the Starship from Brownsville, near Brownsville at Boca Chica. And I've been there a few times, and it's really an interesting place. And I would recommend that any of you that have an opportunity to go by there and check it out. You can't now because the roads are closed, I'm sure. Anyway, Alice Smith says, hello from Artesia, the city of champions. Very pretty drive. Can't wait to get up there in a couple of weeks. When you're around Ruidoso, don't just look out for elk, yield to the wild horses too. Yeah, every now and then you see the wild horses. That's a fact. This is DIY precast fence on comment call. Thanks for your response, Rusty. I agree 100%. You do you, I do me. If you like, I love it. I'm not a career EV basher. How do I get out of my 30-year-old pickup? Yeah, it's got manual everything. Yeah, I've had pickups like that and trucks. But guys, it's just me, one individual. If I make statements about my electric vehicle, it'd be the same thing as me making. I made several comments about my Chevy. What was that thing I had? Spark. Yeah, and nobody said a word about that. But but enough said. Let's go, Rusty. Kenneth Bode. I've heard of drivers getting run over from that. Yeah, not setting the brake. Yeah, that was on the short. Freedom Rider comment call. Great advice, Rusty. D. Anderson. I always liked a Yuengling beer, whatever that is. Yuengling. I don't drink at all now. That Yuengling did it, boy. Anyway, driving. Toddster saw, if I was in that area, I would want a vehicle capable of getting off the pavement so I could explore. Well, yeah, but that's you. See, I do me, you do you, Toddster. Enjoy your life. Jeez, Jeez. Ruidoso looks like looks pretty great after the fire. I guess I missed something. When you talk about getting a travel trailer, I guess that means you gave the casita to your son. Now, I haven't had the casita in a couple of years. Yeah, I did, and I gave it to him. He tried it for about a year, and then he sold it. Thanks for the ride along. D. Anderson, those elk were pretty cool. Have you given any more thought about a cruise? No, I haven't. The reason is I'm quite contented where I am, and I've been on cruises, and I know what they are, and it's just it's an illusion. It's like an oasis in the desert. You know what I mean? It's just something that you think is real, but it's kind of phony. But they're okay. Different people do different things. I've done them, and I don't think I'll do another one. Sashi Smith, hi Rusty, very nice, enjoyable drive and share. You're welcome. Plain Air on comment call. Did you get a haircut? It looks good on you, Rusty. Have a pleasant evening. Yeah, I cut my own hair. Okay, and did I cut it too short? Yeah. I mean, it looks like. Well, you don't want to look at it up close. Okay, I did a shitty job. Yeah, it might look good from about a mile away, but up close it doesn't look too good. This is on driving Jason's Texas Adventures. Nice drive. Interesting seeing the elk right by the roadway. Funny how they disguise those cell towers like trees now. I saw one the other day for the first time, and it really stood out. Yeah, they do kind of stand out. You know what I mean? That one did. And yeah, as far as the elk and the mule deer come right up here on my lot in Capitan. Yeah, I see them. They come up on the lot and lay down right over there, and then across the street, or what the lot next to me is vacant, so they come there too and graze on the grass. Yeah, the mule deer and some elk too. Ernie Mello, this is on set the brake thing, the short says, why do I watch Rusty's channel? Learning freedom without ball and chains from the master. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. But, it's basically my whole theme would be you do you, I do me. And that's, you're just watching my daily diary, so to speak. Anyway, Peggy Parker on the driving, the trees, the mountains, and even 2 elk. Wow, I love getting to ride shotgun vicariously with you, Rusty. You take us to the most amazing places. Love it. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, Peggy. Thank you. I'm 88, wandering Fort Stanton. Yeah, I did a video. This is a video I did wandering around Fort Stanton. It was built 1855 in New Mexico. Yeah, and I'm 88 says, wandering Fort Stanton, I can feel the eerie feeling watching this video. There are so many historical moments happened here. Thank you for the sacrifice, and thank you, Rusty, for showing us the inside history. Aloha. Yeah, they have some of the buildings redone, not redone, but restored to the point that they have the old barracks and stuff, and you walk in there, you could almost see the soldiers that were there. E.V. Hodge I know, back on the meds, got to be one of the best places on earth. Thanks for your friendly tour, Rusty. Yeah, that was a change of scenery, a drive in Lincoln National Forest. I think that was on the way to what's it called? Uh, Cloudcroft. Yeah, I think that was driving over there that day. This is Blue Ghost. Great comment call, Rusty. Hope you have a nice day. Do svidanya. Goodbye in Russia. Do svidanya. Yeah, okay, I got you. Thank you, Blue Ghost. E.V. Hodge, the cell phone tower is a work of art. I bet one of those frisky pine trees has already hit on it. Yeah, I'm sure it has, and found out it's not the right kind, Yeah, this is a video I did on old single person vacation. Mark Bahick says you can move into a quiet neighborhood, and a couple of months the homes nearby you can get sold to dog owners, and all bets are off. Just like camping, you find a quiet spot and a day later it's ruined. Yeah, that's life, but that's why I have 2 home bases, because I chose them. And these are, everybody thought I was a little foolish getting a place directly across from some storage buildings, but actually that was a brilliant choice in my opinion. Why? There's nobody ever there, man, and it takes up like almost a whole city, a half a city block. And so that's just total privacy. Nobody ever hardly comes there, and it's certainly not noisy. Not now. No name. This is driving. It says 2022 Bolt has the better battery warranty of 8-year, 160,000 miles, while the 2023 Bolt has 8-year, 100,000. Cost of replacement for the 65 kilowatt battery is between 16 and 16,500. Well, that no, I understand what you're saying, but that's in today's dollars. That's just like on the Prius. If you took it to the dealer, that's what it would cost. But you can get it done for a third of that. Okay, no kidding. I've already checked on it. And again, but the battery, it doesn't wear out. It just loses. Your range diminishes. In other words, right now I get over, when it's fully charged, I have over 300 miles range. Now in 5 years that may diminish to 260. Okay, and in 15 years, if I kept it, it may go down to 220. Okay, but is that bad? No, hell no, it's fine. Alfer, thanks for the ride. You're welcome. Mark Bayak, at those speeds, you can easily follow the news about the library in Llano. Oh, that's the TDS internet speeds. Yeah, that's no kidding. It's super fast, man. I'm not kidding. Let's see. I'll just do an unscripted sample here of TDS and show you the speeds. This is just a random speed test here. I'll show you. TDS. That's download. And that's upload. And then anything over 10, is great. Right now that's showing 8 and dropping. But even that'll get a video uploaded pretty dadgum quick. But when it's below 5 or 2 or whatever, sheesh, you're in trouble, babe. But anyway, thank you, Mark. Gary Bragg, I find that thinking about things I could do if I had the money to do them is more of a torture to my brain. What would I do if I hit the lottery? Kind of thinking. Now, what can I do to make my life more enjoyable? Sounds more realistic coming from a man that has, oh man, coming from a man that has very little dignity. As you say, enjoy yourself. I think, well, whatever. I think he says, I think you're an intelligent man. Well, thank you, Gary. But how do you spell dignity? C-A-S-H. Because if you don't have any C-A-S-H, you don't have any D-I-G-N-I-T-Y, I guarantee you. No, that's it, babe. Poverty sucks. Alex V says, you saw the the Elks, and now this. Yeah, set the brake. It also says, at least you don't have to worry about gas getting back to the $5 mark this summer. I replayed the video to where the 2 elk were standing. Well, good for you, Alex. Thank you. We'll do a few more here. This is Papa's T 1804, whatever. Rusty, I just came across a brochure I picked up from Smoky Bear Museum during the summer of '81. My grandpa took me there. The brochure was stuck inside of a Cub Scout manual I found in Mom's attic. Has a map of the area, many of the locations you happen to visit. Well, yeah, that's great. Thank you, Papa's Teal 804. I guess that's what it is. Thank you. Sheridan Gay, I love the beautiful drive to Ruidoso and the pleasant conversation with you. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm just talking to myself and you guys are listening. Yeah, I did a walk-in video that'll come up in a few days. I went over to Ruidoso and walked around and stuff. But yeah, Sherry Hooker's Rusty Vilvati or whatever just wanted to hear you sing Waltzing Matilda. Yeah, well, he got to hear it. He's hearing it all day now. 3 more, guys. We'll shut her down here. Eric Armitage, sounds like you're going to convince yourself about the bolt, Rusty, but I still think you're the best. I'm fine. I mean, I'm just doing me. DJ Davison, Ruidoso is my favorite area of New Mexico. And last one here. Well, here we got two. Iris, don't sell your car, Rusty. No, I'm not. I have fits where I'm going to do all kind of things, and I don't do them. But I am going to get a cover for this thing here. It's going to be a 28 by 36 by 10. I should have it hopefully by the end of next week. I mean, I'm just hoping. And then Randy Hill says, hey, Rusty, are you positive that your thermometer outside is the wrong temperature? No, I'm positive that it's the right temperature. Shout out to your $100 bills behind you. Have a great day. Yeah, it kind of gets your attention, doesn't it? Anyway, thank you guys for your comments. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your day. Keep your health. And yeah, watch SpaceX in the morning. Hopefully the launch will go well and all of that. But you're watching the beginning of a whole new way of life. 5 years from now, it'll just be ho hum, another Starlink was launch. And that's pretty much the way it is. They're launching so many rockets into outer space right now. It's a traffic jam. Pretty soon they'll have to have air traffic controllers for rocket ships. Well, they already do in a way, because you have to get a launch permit. But anyway, with that in mind, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye, buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link if you want to fool with it. Drink plenty of water, stretch walk. Drink plenty of water. Yeah, 3 or 4 quarts a day is good for you. And then of course stretch. You know what I mean. Do your stretches and stand guard at the. I'm cutting this a little shorter just because you guys know the drill. Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. You know what I mean? Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go, guys. Yeah, enjoy your life. This is Hump Day, Wednesday, middle of the week. So anyway, enjoy. Adios, bye-bye.